Hello. Um, I'd like to touch on a subject that I just seen earlier, and I think it kind of touched me, deep inside, and I feel very saddened about this situation. Um, Currently in Germany. Oh, by the way, I don't usually like to talk about current affairs or foreign affairs, but this really touched me. And in Germany, Merkel, or nowadays I call her Imam Merkel, um, has been letting in Islamic immigrants that are very, very violent and very not peaceful. And I think it hurts me because there are so many Muslims out there that are peaceful and just want a normal life. But it's these type of people that are giving the good ones a bad name. So what I'm talking about is just recently in Germany, Muslims have been tearing down very, very old churches. I mean, literally tearing them down, and they're going to replace them with mosques. The government is doing nothing there. Nobody's doing anything. Merkel's turning her back. This New World Order front needs to stop. And on that note, I'm going to put this on United Nations shoulders, because lately I'm starting to feel like they are no different than Merkel, and this is a crisis, and it needs to stop. Where is the United Nations on this matter? How come the United Nations, they're supposed to be helping, to prevent these type of things in the world, and they're doing nothing. All they're concerned about is stopping Donald Trump. I have nothing against Mr. Trump, and I'm glad he's doing something, because nobody else is. And I hope Donald Trump steps up and puts a stop to this Merkel madness, because I think it's a crime against humanity in so many ways. And I know we have American issues. Okay, my cell phone's having freeze frame problems. So, anyways, I think that the United Nations is doing nothing. It's like they don't even care. They say they care about children, they care about this, they care about all the bad things happening, but it seems like they're behind most of this madness. And it needs to stop also. People need to start rising in these countries and putting these globalist New World Order people in their places, because this is not right. I can't sit here pretending as a Christian that seeing these poor German Christians' churches being destroyed and nothing's being done by their politicians or the law or whatever. It's very disturbing. This needs to stop everywhere. All these countries are being attacked. This George Soros is all behind it as well, and he needs to be stopped as well. And Mr. Trump, I'm going to tell you right now, it's time for you to make the world great again as well, not just America. If you can change America, then you can change the world. And I'm sure it's not going to require a lot, because all you need to do is to make sure each of these countries, you got the military on your back, just like you did in America. That's all you need. Once you got them on your back, and then you can protect these countries, because then you can make sure you can install very good politicians and very good military and so on. Because the United States is harboring what I call right now a terrorist called the United Nations. They're doing nothing. They're the ones that are creating genocide, and I can't deal with it anymore. I'm tired of it. If they want to come and get me and kill me, go, bring it on. I don't care. But I made a point, and that's all I care about. Because these poor people are struggling. They got nobody. They're being persecuted because of their past. Many people say, well, that's karma, who cares? Well, you know what? That's not a humane thing to say. It's not their fault for whatever happened in the past. And I think the people behind it are real Nazis. And they're trying to do what Adolf Hitler did. He wanted to rule the world, take over the world. I think they're just trying to continue this. Trying to make this happen. And we need to put a stop to it fast. As Christians, as Muslims, as Buddhists, Hindus, any religion, we need to come together. We need to put a stop to this really fast. It breaks my heart to see this. It really breaks my heart to see this. You don't see us going into your country and tearing down your churches and your mosque. The general rule in war is that we don't touch the holy places. But it seems lately the terrorists, ISIS and whoever, they're going and blowing up mosques, they're going and tearing down churches, and they're doing all these things. And don't get me on the thought about who the real ISIS are, because I don't even want to go there right now. All I want to see is something being done for these poor people. Something to be done with the world. This genocide against Christians needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. And I highly, highly recommend, if you are a real, true, warm-hearted Muslim, you rise to the occasion. You ask Donald Trump, I will help you. As long as you help me to prevent these things from happening. Because it don't only take one person to get it done, it takes the world to get done. Each country must come together. This matter needs to stop. This pedophilia, all this stuff needs to stop. I'm sick and tired of hearing, we're gonna have a trial this week. No trial comes. Oh, files go missing. We're waiting too long. We must rush in, grab all their documents, put them in jail, hold them until we can prove they're innocent or guilty. These politicians are walking free, and they're still not being persecuted. And it's time we start doing something about it. I don't want war. I don't want to be in confrontations like this. But someone needs to step up and do something. And it needs to be done fast. And it needs to be done before 2019. This recent document's being released about the 16-year global takeover and destruction of Christians and Americans, blah, 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 blah. See, just that alone right there tell you, Mr. Trump, you must make United Nations do their job or get rid of them out of our country. Turn the building into a veteran hospital. Because right now, I don't see the United Nations doing anything that's positive. All I'm saying is we must make a difference. We must look out for our neighbors. We must protect them. Because at the end, when something happens to us, they may be there to help us and protect us one day. All this wars and all these madness needs to stop today. I pray to God. I pray to God that the Muslims and all the religions come together and we rise strong, and we rush and we put a stop to this madness today. I pray to God. I pray for the peace of all religions to come together and do this. Because I can't take it anymore. I can't take being sick. I can't take all this chemtrails going on. It needs to stop. Mr. Trump, why we still got chemtrails? Mr. Trump, why we have children still dying in the United States from poison vaccinations? Mr. Trump, when you're going to make a move? Stop this. Forget Hillary Clinton and all them right now. Heal America. Then rid these son of a guns. Just put boots on them or put them in jail, like I said. It needs to stop. People are tired. People need to make a difference. This is the time to make that difference. Because I'm not going to sit here anymore and start holding back my tears and my anger and upset because I see some poor country that's helpless and their churches and their livelihoods and religion is being destroyed. How can you as a politician in your own country do this to your own people? You are no good. Just like Soros, he's no good. To kill a crook, you must be one. To kill a terrorist, you must be one. Two wrongs don't make a right, but there's no right for them being wrong. And we must make it right. And we might have to do something wrong to do that. I pray to God for peace. I pray to God for the world to come together. I pray that Trump does something and does it fast. Because I can't take it anymore. It's very heart-burning inside. It's very personal now. Because I'm a Christian and I can't sit there and watch my colleagues getting killed. Islam? You are a true religion of peace? Prove it. Stand up. Stop this aggression. Stop this destructions of other churches and other religions. I don't care what you do. Just get it done. And I say this with the politicians as well. The time is now. If you're a politician, your colleague next to you is behind all this madness, don't sit there anymore and allow them to tear you down. Rise and do something. Because your people are going to be backing you up. They're only a small minority. The people are a large minority. And they know it. So, God bless you all, every religion. And I hope you all do something. Bye.